So it's enough anyway. Let's get started. Hi, and thank you so much for your amazing patience. I've actually tried to do your reading several times, and every time I've sat down to do it, something came up. So to apologize, I would give you another layer of reading. So ultimately you've ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, I think like 5 readings. So this is going to be a really long video. Yeah, and I'm sorry, you're getting way more than you paid for, but you know, I don't know. I reward love and support, and I'm a giver. And as I went through my spread, what did I want to do for you for career spread? How did I want to tackle your situation? I couldn't decide. It's like they all want it to be used, all of my spreads. So I see some things that are coming to a completion for you. And in some areas, there's a lot of change that's happening. I see a lot of opportunities where things are coming to an end. Things are actually over and lingering in. You're in the transition. I also see you, you know, collaborating, working together with others, and beginning to stabilize. You want to stabilize, but that's that growth potential that you're seeking. I also feel that you're a very spiritual person. And I feel like you are on a spiritual path. But the biggest thing that shows up for me is you need to reach for something that's more fair and balancing. You need to balance your thoughts out with your actions and all of that good stuff. Everything that you do, or wherever you contribute your energy, you need to make sure that it's balanced. Are you getting back as much as you're giving out? Are you giving out what you're getting in? Those types of things need to be answered, okay? So let's take a quick look at reading number 1. This is called your business planning spread. And typically I would do this for someone who is planning to do a business, who has already a business idea. They kind of know that they want to leave their job and go to work for themselves. I don't really know anything about you except for what I feel. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. I'll explain it to you. I've got money manifestation music. It's about 2 hours and a few minutes long. So hopefully it will last as long as this reading does, or longer. And I'll include it in the link so you can listen to it. Well, I'll include it in the description box so you can listen to it on your own free time in the future. Okay. Now, this isn't all my crystals, and it isn't all the crystals that I sell. It's actually a lot more than what I sell. I will be selling more in the future, but I negotiate, and I don't want like this pretty stuff. I don't want that to sell. I want raw crystals like I do sell. Raw, straight from the mine. Cut it straight from the rock. Okay. High energy content crystals is what I sell. This is quartz, rose smoke quartz. This came from my grandmother's yard. My grandmother lives on a quartz mine. So if you dig, you know, in her backyard, you're gonna find quartz all over the place. My grandmother is highly intuitive and highly psychic because of that. Like, amazingly psychic. But she is the epitome of pure love. And so amazingly, it's the biggest rock that I have, and it's special because it comes from my grandma's house. I don't have smoky quartz available yet, but I'm working on that. But anyway, there's some birthstone ones here. I really don't know what your birthday is. So I have a couple, not really because of the birthday, not trying to pinpoint and narrow in your birthday, but because of the properties that they give to every one of the zodiac. But my focus on laying out your crystals and crystal charge in your reading is that manifestation, sort of energizing, igniting energy is what I want it to pull. I've got a few of them stacked. Some of them are stacked and some are together for a reason. All right, they're kind of laid out for a reason. So anyway, and I've got my wands here, which are pointing this manifestation energy to me. So let's get started. I'm going to start here. No, I'm not. I'm going to start here. Here's what the purpose or your calling is, according to this reading. Your purpose or your calling is potentially educating or preventing, uninhibited sexual activity in youth, potentially. Maybe you have something to do with new beginnings, where you counsel people on getting started in new business opportunities, new ventures. Maybe you are really significantly empowered in having new beginnings. Maybe you've got a testimony. Maybe you've got a story. You've got some sort of passion with either stopping or preventing mistakes with that, or errors of flaw, or potentially advising others not to go in certain directions. But it's got this could be a blockage. This could be your passion would be to remove those blocks, or to help others to remove those blocks, or identify what those blocks are. But it has more to do with your passion is to contribute a positive result. So obviously it's going to be for other people. You're going to be serving the public, serving customers, customer service, providing service. So this has to do with people starting anew, starting something fresh. It could be sexually influenced beginnings, or it could be passionate beginnings. All right. So maybe you're helping to fix failed businesses, or new businesses that are having a rough start, or people are unable to really get their business off the ground. It could be marketing, it could be any of those things, but your passion would lay in that area. All right. And your these are, I'm not really sure, these are law of attraction cards, and I just felt really, I haven't used them for a while, but I felt really inspired to pull them out for you. And it says, I can reach for a feeling, I can reach for a better feeling or thought. This is from your non-physical vantage point. You understand your eternal, evolving nature. From your non-physical vantage point, you understood the eternal, evolving nature of your being, and the promise that this leading edge contrasting environment held. You understand the powerful law of attraction and the fairness and the accuracy of which it responds to the free will of all creators. By reaching for the best feeling or thought that you can, you will shiver you will shiver with exhilaration as you reconnect your purpose with your zest for life and with you. So people come into you potentially, let's just say, for example, hypothetically speaking, failed businesses, business owners, business opportunities that, people are, scared to invest in, or whatever their, wherever your passion lays. The first thing for you to do, and then keeping in mind that I'm like struggling to express or communicate with you, that you need to reach for better feeling thoughts. All right. When you feel better, you speak better, you, create a better experience for you and for everyone else. So whatever the existence of a situation is, it will be encouraged and improved by your better feeling. So you have to consciously reach for better feeling thoughts. And then I just want to bring to your attention, this is the Ace of Wands in reverse. In this upright position, this is you really reaching for new beginnings, taking action and allowing new passionate beginnings to really to happen, to have your time and attention. This is you having an idea and really going with it, running with it. All right, so maybe you're an idea monkey. Maybe you don't know what your passion is, but you got 1,000,001 ideas. Maybe you could put together some of those ideas into projects and sell them as businesses for sale. You don't have to necessarily start a business. Your business can be being the monkey. I don't know. All right, and so let's see how you can bring your calling into your business. And that's by working with others. Collaborations. And I told you the number 3 is very prevalent here. I feel a lot of collaborative energy, a lot of energy where you're, able to work with others, contracts, and it's about planting seeds, and it's about, 3 is on their way to 4, and it, ever increasing, but it's new beginnings. This is between a lunar cycle. We've just had a solar cycle, or a solar eclipse. So it's interesting. That's popping out to me, which is a new moon, a waning moon cycle. So this is really good, and it's literally what we're going into. So I see that you'll really be, putting energy into something substantial. When you bring, this attitude into, how can you bring your calling or your passion into work with others or into, your business, it's going to have to be through relationships. You're going to have to work with others, okay? Contracts. Maybe polishing up the contracts that you do have. Maybe this is advertising, sales, things like that, okay? Maybe it's also friends and family putting the words out and helping you to, land that new deal. But it's also about you getting out there, meeting new people, shaking people's hands, looking them in the eye and saying, hi, I'm so-and-so. This is what I offer. Let me know if I can do anything to help you make more money, or whatever your, catch line is going to be. All right. And here's your law of attraction message. Oh my gosh. I don't like the way I feel about you. It's like you feel really stuck. All right. Worrying about illness can create more illness. Oh, interesting. So how can I bring my calling into my business? Maybe it does have something to do with a lack of passion. Maybe you are working on something that could revolutionize the lost libido, something like that. But, focusing on what's wrong creates more of what's wrong. Focusing on missing somebody creates more opportunity to miss them. Focusing on the negative creates more of the negative. You get the point, right? So it says when you give your attention to something, I'm sorry, and I need to be stacking this up. When you give your attention to something, your potential for attracting it is increased. The more vivid the details, the more likely you are to attract it into your experience. And so any negative emotion that you feel while observing something is your indication that you are negatively attracting. So when it comes to doing these contracts, talking to people, reaching out to people, manifesting, the business deal that you're dreaming of or whatever, you got to think positive. You got to feel positive. You already got that message right here. Reach for a better positive feeling. And so they're telling you you're worrying too much about the wrong stuff and you're making the wrong stuff happen. I have to pull this away because the rest of your readings are underneath here. This is going to be how can you get the greatest fulfillment from your business. And that would be from, relieving the feeling or the lack of poverty. First of all, the fact that you do feel like you're poor or you have less than or you don't have enough is really good, because that's where your testimony comes from, right? And you get to feed that to your ego as fuel. And then you get to change that. You get to grow. You get to move away from that. And then you revert that energy becoming wealthy, successful, or at least having enough to make ends meet. So you really have to, in order to get the greatest fulfillment of your business, stop thinking or feeling like the grass is greener on this other side. Stop thinking or feeling so negatively about everything. Stop thinking or feeling that you don't have enough. Instead, say to yourself, I do have enough. I always make it. It's rough, but I always make it. And then eventually you need to take that it's rough statement out. Just say, look, I always have enough. I'm okay. I'm not worried about it. It will come. If I need it, it will come. Think positive, speak positive, and you shall experience positive. My appreciation of it attracts its essence to me. Wow. An extremely effective use of your creative workshop is to ponder the aspects that you appreciate regarding your most important subjects. Utilizing the workshop in this way accomplishes everything required for deliberate creation. In your emotion of appreciation, you are allowing that which you desire to manifest into your life experiences. Instead of feeling lack of, spend your time feeling appreciation. Well, okay, so I'd like to drive a Maserati, but damn, my Ford Taurus gets me everywhere I need to go. It's reliable and I appreciate it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. And let's keep moving. How can you offer authentic value to your customers? Oh, you got two messages here. Look forward, make plans, and release the conflict. Let go of the conflict, let go of the jealousy, let go of the envy around you, let go of the people, the actions, the betrayals, things like that have come against you. This is competition, this is other businesses. What are other people or other businesses doing? You know, when I'm on YouTube, I don't compare to myself to other readers. We all have a special gift. We all have something unique to offer. We all can't read for the same people. You know what I mean? I just get out there and do what I can do, and I share my gift, and I just love, and that's who I am, and I be myself. And that's me looking forward to the future. And this is what you need to do. You struggle too much with conflict. This is inner conflict. This is you fighting on the inside, and it shows on the outside. You know, if your spirit tells you to go left, you go right. You don't trust. So it says, my thoughts. Interesting. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. Your thoughts are powerful, attractive magnets, attracting one to the other. Thoughts attract themselves, and you attract thoughts. 2, by giving your attention to them. Those who speak the most of prosperity have it, and those who speak the most of sickness or poverty have it. It is law. It can be no other way. So, in order for you to offer authentic value to your customers, you've got to show them what's in it for them. You got to show them what the future's going to be like just because they have contracted your services. You cannot worry about anything else. You got to let go of the conflict that you deal with. All right? Be unique and be confident and go forward. Let's see what's next. What products and what services should you offer? You got 2 messages here too. Your skills. Do not avoid taking any responsibility. Do not avoid any of the paperwork or the details or the work. Don't be lazy. Do what you have to do. No cheating, no stealing, no lying. Put your work in. Anything that you have to offer, all of your skills are what you need to offer to your products. These are the products and the services that you need to offer. What have you been mastering? What have you been working on? What are you passionate about? Where do you spend your time thinking? What makes you cry? What makes you hurt? I want a continual joyous growth. Or I want continual and joyous growth. I am growth. This is a proclamation, you could say. I am growth, seeking being, and it is exhilarating to remember that expansion is not only natural, but it's inevitable. I love knowing that joy is a simple choice. So, since my expansion is inevitable, I choose to have it in joy. Choose joy, and it will choose you back. Here. Bill to Visa for what? Okay. Where do you need to focus your business in the next 1 to 2 months? I thought that was going to be really, really important to ask. Okay, one card here is letting go of your anxiety. Focus your business on letting go of your worries. Focus on, for the next 2 months, stop worrying, stop thinking, relax, trust. Give it over to first of all, you need to get some sleep. They're saying, get some sleep. Lay down, close your eyes, and just trust the universe. Tell the universe what it is that you want. But for you to lay here and stress yourself out and worry is not solving anybody's problems. In fact, it's hurting this potential business or career move that you're considering. All right. So where do you need to focus your business for the next first 1 to 2 months is releasing your anxiety. And you attract the essence of your thoughts. We already know that. The law of attraction and its magnetic power reaches out into the universe and attracts other thoughts that are vibrationally like it. And it brings that to you. And so you are getting the sense of what you are thinking about, whether it is something you want or something you do not want. Whatever you're thinking about, that's what you're going to get, whether it's good or bad. Whatever you're thinking about, that's what you're going to get. You get what you expect. So if you expect to be poor, if you expect to be a failure, if you expect to have struggles and trouble, that's what you get. Where do you need to focus your business for the next 6 to 12 months? So 6 months to a year. You need to focus on making decisions, but these are really important decisions. This is what feels better. Does this feel better or does this feel better? Does this work for me or does this work for me? Is this stressing me out or is this helping me? Make really important and concise decisions. You got a lot of decision making for the next year. Are you going to do it or not? Are you going in or not? Are you all in or not? Are you going to be positive about this or not? Are we going to make money or not? Are we going to manifest or not? Are you going to align your thoughts or not? I am not in competition for well-being. Amen. Hallelujah. Competition can serve you if it stimulates your desire, but it can be a disadvantage if it happens. If it hampers your belief in succeeding. In this unlimited universe, there is no need for blah, 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 blah. There is no need to compete for well-being, for your resources are absolutely unlimited. You may perceive a shortage, but it would be to your own making. So if you feel like you've run out of resources, that's because you chose to, because that's what you're focused on. It's what you expected. All right. So, what is the future potential of your business? The future potential is that it's going to be strong. It's going to grow. It's going to change. It's going to evolve. It's going to mature. Right? This is the strength card. This talks about, you being divinely guided. This talks about you taming a lot of those immature, irresponsible behaviors that you had. You're going to grow up. Being the king of the jungle, or being able to tame even the king of the jungle, the lion, the beast, right? The beast within. So this is exactly what the future potential is of your business, is you get to become very, very strong. Beautiful. Attention to what is only creates more what is. Many want to point out reality to you. They say, face the facts, look at what is. And we say to you, we as in spirit, me and my collective and this card, If you are able to see only what is, then by law of attraction, you will create only more of what is. When you put your thoughts beyond what is in order to attract something more or something that is different. It's kind of repeating itself. Focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. See what you want. And let that be what is in your eyes. All right. Your next message is what new opportunities exist? And that's going to be change and transformation for you. This is the Death card. This is about things this is new beginnings, death. There's a lot of old facets of you that really need to be put to rest. Some old behaviors that you can't have anymore. In order for you to be successful and to embark on prosperity, obviously you have to let go of your poverty state of mind, your poverty thinking, all of that. You know what I mean? You got to let it go. So your message here is the law of attraction treats my imagination as reality. The universe, which is responding to thoughts you are thinking, does not distinguish between the thought from your observation. Some observed reality and thought brought about by your imagination. In either case, the thought equals your point of attraction, and if you focus upon it long enough, it will become your reality. I'm so sorry. I just got messages or an invite for some naked yoga. I'm like, you haven't seen me naked. No way. Oh my gosh. I'm embarrassed. Okay. So that's not going to be what is in my mind. The law of attraction treats my imagination as reality. The universe, which is responding to thoughts that you are thinking, does not distinguish between a thought from your observation of some observed reality and a thought brought about by your imagination. In either case, the thought equals your point of attraction, and if you focus upon it long enough, it will become your reality. So allow your change and your transformation to happen. Manifest the transformation that you want by focusing on it. All right? Okay, and this is the final outcome of your reading. And this question here is, overall, where is your business heading within the next 6 to 12 months? Oh, nice. That's really nice. These are like trophies on the wall. This is like a wish granted, like wish come true. This is what I want to see at the end of your reading. This is good. This makes me feel really good. Thank you, Source. This is like you being proud. You're not finished yet. You still have more to obtain because there's one more cup. You can go get that other cup. But this is someone who's got a lot. Like you worked your butt off and you're doing really well and there's no looking back from this. This is an amazing wish come true card. So the law of attraction message here is, I see myself enjoying absolute, continuing abundance. Whoa! Wow! And that's what those cups indicate. They represent abundance, like you worked really hard, and these are your accolades. And this person is smug, sitting there showing off his accolades. They're all set up on a shelf above him. So as if, you want to come talk to him, you got to see what he's accomplished. And he's smug like, mm-hmm. Now you see why you coming to talk to me, right? I'm the expert. And then this message is so amazingly confirming. I see myself enjoying absolute continuing abundance. This is what you want to create. I choose absolute and continuing abundance, for I understand that there is no limit to the abundance in the universe. And so, by attracting abundance to myself, I am not limiting another. There is enough for everyone. The key is for us to see it and want it, and then we will each attract it. Beautiful. And then this is an I can do it message. Today, no person, place, or thing can irritate or annoy me because I choose to be at peace. I am neither too little nor too much, and I do not have to prove myself to anyone. This is really good, and it goes really well with that you struggling and needing to absolutely release conflict. All right, this is jealous people, rumors, people talking crap. People always have something to say about everything you do. Tune it out, release it, let that go. Do not care whatever they think about you. That's their business, not yours. And so this is a different type of law of attraction card from a completely different deck. This is healing, okay? So the message here is recognize your first thought. Oh my God, isn't that what we've been saying? Wow, this is your first reading. This is amazing. Recognize your first thought. Today's lesson. This is a day of intuitive practice where you acknowledge what your first thought is your best thought. Wow. Okay, I need to say that again. Today is a day of intuitive practice where you acknowledge that your first thought is your best thought and usually corresponds to your clearest intuitive voice. Your goal is to pay attention to your intuition. I preach that a lot. Your intuition will tell you everything that you need to know, and it's in your body. So your body has certain receptors that communicate with you. When you listen to your body, you already know. And these are indigo cards. I'm assuming that you are an indigo just like me, born in the same generation as I am. I pulled this because of that assumption. So I'm going to read from here whatever the message is. Nice. It's nature. As an indigo, you're extremely sensitive, and you can unknowingly absorb negative energies, which then affects you and those around you negatively. This limits your understanding of your amazing life purpose. So the angels ask you to step away temporarily and spend time in nature, connecting with this beautiful planet. It is time for you to explore the nature or the world outside of your home and your workplace, where you are so much more than what you experience in your normal daily routine. Allow yourself to be immersed in the earth's energy. This can be healing and cleansing, and that will help you to ground yourself and release that which no longer serves you. Amazing. All right, well, that is amazing. Give me a minute to put these cards away, and we will see. I'm already set up for your next. Actually, this is 2 readings. This is 2 readings. I had to move this one over and do this one, because I'm telling you, I've tried to do this on several occasions and I just couldn't sit still. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to get started. I'm going to start with this reading because this is the first one that I actually laid out for you. Sorry, someone's here, not for me, so no worries. All right, so this is called, oh, no, wrong one. I'm going to start with this one. Sorry, I have it already, the instructions are laid out. All right, so we're going to start with this one, and it's stacked in a funny way because they represent certain positions. So this is called discovering your passion. If you're still not clear on what your passion may be, this reading is supposed to help us figure it out precisely. All right, so position number 1 is what represents your passion. Oh, and I have the Thought Tarot here, Thought Tarot, and these are Life Purpose Oracle cards. So the Life Purpose Oracle card will sort of give us this passion answer in layman's terms. And it looks like to me your passion is about opportunities. So it's about creating opportunities, sharing opportunities, enjoying opportunities, and manifesting opportunities. But I was saying earlier that you may be actually an idea monkey. You may be able to actually create businesses instead of actually having one business and throwing yourself away. Your gift may be in creating businesses. There was a young lady who was 28 years old who donated like $3 million to her favorite charity just to show and prove that she can do anything and anything she wanted, and to get people's attention. And they were like, well, where'd you get all the money from? And she's like, I'm an idea monkey. I started a couple businesses and I totally failed because I'm an excellent starter. I'm not a good finisher. Me too. And I can start a project and I get very excited, and as soon as something inspires me, I go and start another project. And she said, I found myself repetitively doing this, so I ended up starting businesses that would just totally fail. So I realized I can start the business and sell the business, and that's how I started making money. And she said by the time I turned 28, and she was like 24, 25 when she started doing this, but by the time she turned 28, she had almost $23 million net worth. So, hello. So, your message here, your passion message, or the life purpose message to support these opportunities is in light and love. Your purpose to bring divine healing, light and love to this world, or your purpose is. So you're definitely on a spiritual path. I picked this up before I even got started. I told you that. And so you're potentially a light worker. Maybe your focus should be on helping others. Maybe starting businesses and not really finishing them, not having that middle ground or that responsibility. I don't know. All right. And let's see what is number 2 is what's holding you back from uncovering your passion. Oh, interesting. You not being able to move forward from wherever you are, the chaos in your life, whatever's, whatever the mess is in your life, you're not moving away from it. You're holding on to it. You're, it's like afraid of success. Okay. And then the life purpose card here is children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Now that's a personal answer. Only you will know the answer to that, if that's right or wrong. Everybody can't work with children. Okay. But listen to how your body feels as I read these messages to you. When your body starts responding, or you want to cry, or you breathe out, or you have any kind of significant response in your body, you know this is your truth. Hold on, I need to turn the ceiling fan off. I am about to start freezing. And you know me, I'll start yarning. Okay, so next is number 3. Where should you be looking to find your passion? And that's this one right here. Oh, nice. New beginning, divine offer. This is love in your heart. It's your cup. Look in your heart. But what is it that you absolutely love? Wow. And look at this. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Options. You have options. And I think your gift, well, I don't think, I see that your gift is in creating opportunities. There are so many options and opportunities all around you. Either you're making them, creating them, or you're dealing with them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And number 4 is, what is it that you need to embrace to try something new? Ooh. Okay. You need to embrace the pain that you've ever felt in your life. And the Oracle message is body work. It says that your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, healing, physical energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. And, basically what it is that you need to embrace so that you can try something new is pain. The pain that you've been through. But this is not bringing in new pain. This is not welcoming in pain. This is not inviting pain. This is you processing the pain that you've already felt. I would say commemorate whatever the hell you're holding on to, purge that, commemorate something that you lost with a tattoo or something, and then move on to this energy healing work that you have to do. Whether it's, you know, helping children, healing children, teaching children, or adults. Because I think that, you know, you have definitely a lot of options or opportunities. Okay, and so number 5 is... Oh, I did too many cards. 4, 5, 6. I did too many cards. Oh, no. Number 5 got 2 cards. That's right. I remember. Okay. Number 5 has 2 the life purpose cards. This is number 6. Okay. I got confused for a second there. I remember. So, the question for number 5 is, a strange place that your passion might be hiding at is, you know, in endings. So something that ended or something that changed, something that you had to walk away from caused you so much disarray in your life. And that's where your passion is. Okay. Your passion is closing something out. It's hiding. It's not where it is. It's not what it is. It's where it's hiding. All right. It's this, you had to walk away from something so absolutely painful to you. Something very painful has happened to you. And then that's where this new passion is coming from. And so the oracle messages here are writing and travel. It says you heal, you inspire, you teach, you entertain with the words that you write. Your life purpose involves traveling. So you could be traveling, okay? And you could be journaling your travel and healing others while you're healing yourself. There's a lot of options, opportunities, and ideas here. Okay? This is beautiful. What a beautiful reading. And then number 6 is, how can you better trust that the universe is helping you? This says, walk away from the entrapment. Believe that they are. Know that you can free yourself. This message speaks of you literally being in your head thinking the worst of everything. They're saying stop thinking the worst and trust and believe and just let go. Just move away from whatever's hurting you, and we'll show you. I got a great example. Woman to woman. Your message here is spiritual teacher. I'm going to tell you my example in just a moment. Heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So spiritual teaching, spiritual leading, and this is with options, okay? You've got a lot of options. You can pretty much do anything you want to. So my example is that when I had given birth to my first daughter, When I had given birth to my second daughter, I had Tylenol extra strength prescribed. And I didn't really believe that it was doing anything for me. And I thought to myself, I am in so much pain. Why didn't they give me anything stronger? And then the lady next door was the one who was, was the baby's godmother. She was taking care of me. She wasn't able to pick up my prescription in a timely manner on one day. And I probably had about 4 to 5 hours with no Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol. That's the one with codeine in it. You remember those big old round horse pills? That was when I really truly felt all of those labor pains, okay? Or post-labor pain, post-delivery pains. And I realized how much that Tylenol 3 was truly helping me. Okay, we got a commercial. Hold on. I hate commercials. Okay. It might have started over. May have. So No, it's the same one. Okay, so I really thought that, you know, this wasn't doing anything for me until I didn't have it. So when I did get it a few hours later, I was quiet and grateful and very, very appreciative. So even if it was late, I had it because I was able to see without it exactly what it was doing for me. And this is going to be the antidote for you. All right, so let's move on, or let's move forward to the next reading for you. This is an amazing little spread. This is really cool. Imagine this is your brain, okay? This is your entire brain, or imagine your brain is here. This is going to be your passionate side, and this is going to be your logical, pragmatic side. This is going to be your balance, and this is your oracle advice, and you got 2 cards for that. So I'm going to start with number 1, and that is your pragmatic, logical side. And the question here is the likely outcome of your logical path in your life. So if you, pursue life or pursue this career change or this business opportunity, being logical, what is the outcome going to be? Powerful psychic insights, reflection, meditation that provides valuable information. So you'll need to be at peace. This is the High Priestess. This is you needing to trust your intuition. Right? So you're going to have a whole new relationship potentially with your intuition. Your intuitive abilities may even start communicating to you when you're being logical. All right, so this is really good. I like that. I like that a lot. And let's see the passionate path. What is your likely outcome if you follow your heart and be really passionate? And that's going to be time to take action. Great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing exactly what to do. You're going to be confident. You're going to be enthusiastic and courageous. You're going to be charismatic. You're going to have this energy about you that is just going to be like floating through thin air. Like you know where you want to go and you're going to get there. All right, beautiful. And the holistic dose of passion. Nice. So this is going to be, how do you inject, right here. How do you inject a little bit of heart into the logic route? So how do we sprinkle a little bit of passion into you being logical if you did decide to be more passionate? More logical and less passionate. And you got the World card, a very happy ending. Coming to full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So that's beautiful. This is Archangel Michael assisting you. You got Archangel Haniel, Archangel Michael here. That's really beautiful. So your left, and your brain is actually, this is the top of your head and the back. Your left side of your brain, which is meant to be the pragmatic, is really Archangel. It's covered. You got archangels in there helping you with those logical decisions that you make, which means everything that you decide is actually guided. And so let's see what's going to happen if you were to bring a little bit of realism into your passion. Nice. Archangel Raguel says justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings are made in your favor, so don't ever give up. This will be great. You can go either pragmatic or passionate. So let's see what the balance of the 2 is. This card says, a way that you can move forward that's a healthy balance between pragmatic and passionate. No freaking way. It says make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. But this is the Lover's card. This is about the masculine and the feminine on the inside coming together as one. Wow. Are you serious? That's how this is amazing. Let's see what this is. The universe has got your back. I am loving the energy of the universe. You've got to choose that. You got to want that. You got to expect that. You got to believe that. Love the energy of the universe, and the energy of the universe will love you back. Oneness is my true nature. And that's exactly what this card basically says in so many other words. Oneness. Wow. This was an amazing reading. Amazing. I think you really need to balance the two of those energies out by going, you know, this is, I can't say it any better. Be logical, but follow your heart as well. All right, so give me a minute to clean this up, and there's another reading here. All right, give me just a minute. Okay. Some more money blessing oil. I'm sorry you didn't see me put this on, but I did. I promise you I did. This is my money blessing oil. It was $12 in the store, but I made a mistake and told someone it was $10, so I had to mark the price down. It is now $10 in my store. I'll give you the link below. You already know the address for the store. Obviously you booked this reading. This was charged by the Aries full moons. This is phenomenal for manifesting new beginnings, also finances. It has been helping me tremendously. Tremendously. Okay, so this reading, this is your money spread. Nice. We're talking about money. Let's bring it. So, this spread is going to tell us exactly what your financial foundations are. All right, starting here, and let's get started. Oh, your financial foundations are: you are the creator of your own life experience. So far, for your financial foundation, it's kind of give and take. It's kind of balanced. It is sort of where it's supposed to be, but you got to keep in mind you attract what you focus on. So anywhere that you think it's not, it's because you're not. Your thoughts are not. All right. So you are the creator of your own life experience. And as the creator of your experience, it is important for you to understand that it is not by virtue of your action, not by virtue of your doing. It is not even by virtue of what you are saying that you are creating. You are creating by virtue of thought that you are offering. You cannot speak or offer action without thought vibration occurring at the same time. However, if you are often offering a thought vibration without offering words or actions, children or babies learn to mimic the vibration of thoughts, or adults, not thoughts. Let me say that sentence again. Children or babies learn to mimic the vibration of adults who surround them long before they learn to mimic their words. That's why we say everything that you do affects your children. Nice. So let's see if money is coming into your life soon. I am always receiving the essence of what I am giving. Always. It's give and take. Give and take. Appreciation and love and alignment to that which source is the ultimate giving back. So to speak, for your pain or struggle, you have nothing to give back. You are living. What you are living is always an exact replication of your vibrational patterns of thought. Nothing could be more fair than life as you are living it. For as you are thinking, you are vibrating. As you are vibrating, you are attracting. So you are always getting back the essence of what you are giving. Stable, balanced. That's how you stabilize yourself. Vibrate. Nice, nice. So this is number 3, money opportunities that you should look at a little more closely. It says it comes not by magic, but by universal law. Start telling a better feeling story about the things that are more important to you. Do not write your story like a factual documentary, weighing all of the pros and the cons of your experience, but instead, tell the uplifting, fanciful, magical story of the wonder of your own life and watch what happens. It will feel like magic, as if your life begins to transform right before your eyes. But it is not by magic, it is by the power of the law of universe. So, wow. And your deliberate alignment with those laws. Wow. I love it. All right. So number 4, what new projects will bring you money? We are each responsible for the thoughts we think. When you are in alignment with who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those whom you come in contact with. Your value to find those around you hinges upon only one thing: your personal alignment with Source. And the only thing that you have to give to another is an example of that alignment, which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve. But you cannot give it to them. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts that they think and the things that they choose as their objects of attention. So true. Nice. What do you think? Here's the result of your money spread. So we're getting to the bottom of your money issues. This also equals the number 4. And what I'm feeling is, what I'm seeing here is she's using her sacral chakra, which is creativity, and carnelian supports that. I can earn money by doing what I love to do. This is your outcome. As you practice more positive, better feeling story, as you practice a more positive, better feeling story, in time, your pleasure will become the dominant vibration within you. And then, as a couple, And then, as you couple your pleasure with your meanings of earnings, the two will blend perfectly and enhance each other. There is no better way to earn money than to do the things you love to do. Money can flow into your experience through endless avenues. It is not the choice of the craft that limits the money that flows, but only your attitudes towards the money. So remember, she's using her solar plexus, her sacral chakra to be creative. And like I said, the carnelian stone is something that actually supports that. All right. This is the universe has your back message. I was inspired to give you this. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Interesting message. I really like that. All right, so now I'm going to clean up. I'm glad it was so much more. All right, so I think there's, okay, yeah. There was so much more, so this is like really just oracles. This is about releasing, surrendering. We're not going to take that break. I'm going to go right into this. I feel the need to just do it right now. I was going to take a break and walk away, but this is very easy. I can do this in just a moment. We're almost done with this reading. So I hope you've enjoyed it thus far, and I hope you do actually grow from this message. So let's continue forward. Number 1 is in the middle. What actions do you need to take during this transition? And they say to surrender to divine timing, that sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal's flow. Divine timing is really a tough cookie to deal with. I have a lot of experience practicing patience with divine timing. Yes, it hurts. I won't lie. All right, number 2, you had actually gotten 2 cards. You were supposed to get 1. It should be 1 card here, but you actually got 2 cards So I took them. So number 2 says surrender to fear, or surrender fear means let go of your fear. Let go of the fearful stories that you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Nice. Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. This is where you're gonna, number 2 is where you find support. I didn't even mention that, did I? Number 2 is where you're gonna find support. You're gonna be supported by the universe. The universe is actually working on your situation for you. Okay, I know things are not moving as fast as you want them to. I can see that here. But the universe is working some kinks out, all right? So you'll be able to shoe yourself in there. In the meantime, you got to prepare and you know, be open to being successful. Your level of success that's coming is greater than you probably dare to imagine or dream or believe that you're worthy of. And they're saying to let go of your fear. Get rid of your fear. Stop it with the stories that you're telling yourself. Tell yourself new stories. You already got previous messages right here and in the last 2 readings to tell yourself healthier stories. All right? Try being a little more honest and stop being such a sabotager. All right, and so let's look at number 3, which is up here. And that says, this is your advice from your higher guidance or your higher self. And this says, surrender stress. Stop allowing yourself to be so stressed out. They say take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension that you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. AKA meditate. And I like to say meditation doesn't have to have any specific formation. It doesn't have to be like the gurus in India or Africa or anywhere. It can be just the way you need it. I personally love to sit quietly and breathe out everything that's bothering me. And I see it leaving my body as dark, staticky air. And sometimes I even choke because of the visualization, and it's all about what you vibrate, right? It's all about what you think, right? So I see it come out, and then I see me breathing in clean air with gold crystals in it. Just gold, beautiful healing energy. Gold represents the sun. It represents our Father Ra. It represents life force energy. And so, yeah, you know, I see myself breathing that in and pushing out all of the dark, toxic energy. So it's like I'm filtering my body, and I'm filtering it through my visualization technique, which means I'm releasing everything that's stressing me and making room for healing. And then things don't bother me anymore. I don't get so stressed out. Like, I do get stressed out. I'm human. But it doesn't stay with me at all. I don't allow anything to stay with me, to force me to be stressed out for any period of time. So number 4 is here. What is it that you need to let go of? Well, you need to let go of a couple things here, but in particular, you need to surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Maybe you have a fear of the forest or the fear of the woods, or, you know, maybe an issue with getting out. But I really think that you need to get out into nature. This is like the 3rd time that you've been sort of hinted at that you need to get out into nature. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. You know, I live in a neighborhood where, well, I actually live right down the street from the zoo. And in the back of the zoo is where we have the park. And in the back, in the park, they're constantly burning that park. I really hate that, and it breaks my heart. And I could leave there. Instead of spending money on manicuring the park, what they do is they just burn it, right? And it slows the growth of everything. It's controlled burning, and it's usually okay. And it hurts me. It breaks my heart. So what I do is I go to the park and I send loving, healing energy. And it's like I'm receiving that pain to filter it out, because I know what to do with it. The only thing a tree can do with that is to sit there with it and change, and slowly change over time, slowly heal itself. It doesn't have the stress that we have. So, but the stress that I have from the park being burnt and from it not being a beautiful park, you know, I focus on the fact that it's so close to all of those loving, beautiful animals. I focus on the fact that I can actually change it by having love, that I can actually see the beauty, and I actually do watch it transform, and I get to watch these trees come back to life, and plants that were burned, you know, babies shoot up and things like that, especially the pine and spruces and things like that. Florida pine is so, yeah, it grows a lot, it grows fast, and it's resilient. So I get a lot of joy out of that, even though I'm in a really ugly environment. There's so much peace and joy to be felt from that. So you got to figure out where in nature can you go where you're getting that type of peace and joy. All right. And your last one is exactly what it is that you have to gain. And that is for you to surrender procrastination. When you release procrastination, things actually get into motion. When you're coupling with fear, afraid of success, trying to rush things, allowing yourself to be stressed out, and refusing to get into a meditative state, you procrastinate. You can't move forward. So what it is that you'll have to gain is releasing all of that, is letting all of that go. There won't be any procrastination in your situation or by the universe or by your energy, because you're actually creating forward perpetual motion. Now is the time for you to jump on your goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So that's what you have to gain, is the absolute success. So go for it. So that's why I said this is going to be easy. This will be quick because, you know, the cards have pretty much what I need to tell you. And then intuitively, it's repeating the other messages. So there isn't much for me to say here. You belong working with these beautiful ideas that you have, and you've got to put your thought process on the chopping block, and that's exactly the change or transition that you need. Like I said, I don't know specifically if you're going into a new business venture or a new job opportunity, but it looks like to me you can have anything you want. You've got a lot of opportunities and a lot of choices that have opened up for you. All right, I hope this helps. I love you so much. Please go love yourself.